I'm Deborah Uroda for It's Your Money, and I have Charlie Cole in the studio with us today. Thank you very much for joining us. And he owns Cole & Company, and he's a certified business appraiser. He helps people buy and sell businesses. How do I know, what can I do to figure out how much my business is worth? I know we talked about appraisers, formal appraisals, but what if you want to just kind of get a ballpark figure to get the ball rolling and see if what you want is what you can get?
Yeah, great question, and there's a short answer to it, and it's actually quite simple. A business owner, in fact, we put a tool on our website that's free and anonymous that the business owners can use, but it's called the multiple of earnings method. It's part of the income approach, which sounds technical, but it's very simple. And basically you want to add all of the profits of the business. You start with the net profit, you add your salary as the owner, you add non-cash such as depreciation and amortization, add your perks, if that company provides you a vehicle or some other form of financial compensation, add that, and then you select a multiple. The multiple in small business, those with revenue under $10 million, is normally between 2 and 5. And once you select that multiple, you multiply your earnings, the total of all those, and there you have a value.
You mentioned owner perks, like getting a free car to drive or something like that. What other kind of perks are there?
Travel. A lot of business owners take trips. That trip to Vegas, the convention that we spent 5 days on vacation and 1 at the convention, you can add that back. Retirement benefits. If your company pays for your retirement benefits, well, it's solely for you as the owner. So you can do that. Many business owners take a lot of perks. They have materials they take out of the company. Those are legitimate add backs. For the lender, you want to use a little caution. They don't like to see a lot of them. And you got to remember that every business usually needs a car and a cell phone. You don't want to add those back. But if there's some extraordinary event, a lot of times we see business owners pay one of their sons or daughters who's off in college, but they give them a salary. You can add that back if they're not really working.
Once you've done the multiple of earnings calculation, how do you know if it's reasonable?
Great question, and the reason you need to be aware of this is every business has a different level of assets, and you have to service those assets. If all you have is a desk and a computer, it's not going to take a lot of money. If you have a yard full of excavation equipment, it takes more. So what you want to do is take that number, and you can use the tool on our site, and add in your capital expenditures. In other words, what you have to spend on an annual basis to maintain or buy new equipment. Then you simply calculate what's left over for the buyer. If it's reasonable, you probably did it right.
Thank you very much for coming into the studio today and giving us an idea of how you can calculate the value of selling your business. And if you want to know more, you can use the little multiplier tool on their website at colepartners.net. I'm Deborah Uroda for It's Your Money. Thanks for joining us.